I always thought I knew him. For 3 years, Ethan and I shared everything, or at least, that's what I believed. We talked every day, laughed at the same jokes, and made plans for the future. Whenever something went wrong, he was the first person I called. I trusted him completely. One rainy afternoon, I was waiting for him at our favorite coffee shop. He was late, which was unusual. While I waited, my phone buzzed with a message from an unknown number. The message contained a single photo. At first, I didn't understand what I was looking at. Then my heart sank. It was Ethan standing beside a woman and a little girl. They looked happy, like a family. I stared at the image, convinced there had to be some explanation. When Ethan finally arrived, I showed him the photo. His face immediately changed. "Who are they?" I asked. For a moment, he said nothing. Then he looked down at the table. The silence told me everything. The woman was his wife. The little girl was his daughter. My hands began to shake. I felt as if the room had suddenly become smaller. "You told me you lived alone," I whispered. "I know," he replied. "You told me you had no family, I know." Every answer felt like another crack in the trust I had built over the years. He explained that he had separated from his wife years ago and planned to tell me the truth eventually, but eventually never came. Instead, he chose to hide it, day after day, month after month. "What else have you lied about?" I asked. His eyes filled with regret, but regret could not erase the past. The hardest part wasn't learning the truth. The hardest part was realizing that every memory now felt uncertain. I began questioning everything he had ever told me. Was any of it real? Outside, the rain continued to fall against the windows. I stood up and picked up my coat. "Please," he said, "let me explain. But explanations are easy. After secrets are discovered, trust is different. Trust is built with honesty, and once it is broken, it is difficult to rebuild." I walked out of the coffee shop and into the rain. The truth hurt, but not as much as the deception. That day, I learned something important. Sometimes the people who seem closest to us can hide the biggest secrets. And while the truth may be painful, living inside a lie is far worse.